Hey guys, welcome back. So this week is going to be our last project with the clay before we move on to a different medium. I have switched to Play-Doh so that we don't have to worry about it getting too warm and losing its shape. Play-Doh is going to hold its shape a lot better. If you have the salt dough, that's fine. It'll still work, but it won't necessarily stand up. So I would use Play-Doh or clay if you have it. So this week we're going to make a dragon. And what we're gonna do, first you're gonna pinch off a little bit of your Play-Doh or your clay, your dough, into two little sections. These are going to make the feet. So you're gonna roll it into a ball just to get it even like we did with our pinch pots, and then roll it back and forth to make kind of a little tube or a worm. If you want to, I might flatten them out a little bit, make them a little more foot-like. You're gonna put that down, save it for later, make a second one the exact same way. Make that a little longer. Pinch out the hand. Now I have some scissors that I'm gonna use for later if you want to kind of give it some claws or toes. Try that out. You just snip it with some scissors, give it a little more detail. On the toes. Now, put those down, leave them there. You're gonna take the rest of your dough, roll it into a ball again. We're gonna roll it to make it even, and then we're gonna make a little snake or a little worm like we just did. And you want to make one end just a little bit thinner because that's going to be the tail. We want him to have more of a pointy tail. I want this pretty tall or pretty long so that we can make it pretty tall. So you're just going to keep rolling. You might want to switch to different spots. If one spot is a little too thick, just go roll that out a little bit more. This is going to be my tail on this end, so I'm rolling it extra, so that it's a little thinner, pointier on the end. Now, with the thick end, this is gonna be your head. Squish it out a little bit. And then with your scissors that I mentioned, you're just gonna cut through there to give it kind of a mouth. Okay, so the rest of it, now we have a normal little snake. The rest of it for the not necessarily spikes on the back because they're not going to be pointy, but some texture, some scales on the back. You're just going to pinch all the way down the back of your dragon. All the way to the tail, and it'll start getting smaller and smaller. There, so now that we have the dragon, you're going to attach it to the feet however you want. I'm gonna put them about right here. And then I want my dragon to stand up a little bit. Move my feet a little closer. Stick it down onto your feet. I wanna curl my tail a little bit too. Can't quite see it from this angle, but I have my dragon kind of sitting up. Now, the Play-Doh's not necessarily gonna stick together. Your salt dough will stick together better, or if you're using clay, even better, so that you can dry your dragon. Let's see if you can see it. I've switched to a box because I didn't think y'all could see very well on the foil, but there's your dragon. See you next week. Show me what you make. I wanna see your dragons. I wanna see your bird nests. I wanna see anything else that you've made with your dough or your clay or your Play-Doh.